Scientists discovered that certain exercises don't just slow aging, they reverse it inside your actual cells. Four of the five exercises on this list are not what most people expect, and the most powerful one, almost nobody over 45 is doing correctly. Stay till number one. It has more research behind it than any supplement on the market, and it costs absolutely nothing. What exercise is actually reversing? One concept, 60 seconds, then straight into the exercises. Inside every cell are structures called telomeres, protective caps on the ends of your DNA, like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time your cells divide, telomeres get slightly shorter. That shortening is your biological clock of aging. Short telomeres equal older biological age, higher disease risk, faster decline. Here is what changes everything. Specific exercises have been proven to actually lengthen telomeres, rewinding your biological clock at the cellular level. These same exercises also trigger your body to build brand new mitochondria, your cell's energy factories, giving you more energy, faster recovery, and a body that functions younger than its age. For women over 40, this matters more than most realize. Hormonal shifts in your 40s accelerate both telomere shortening and energy decline simultaneously. These five exercises directly counter that. Your birth certificate shows one age. Your telomeres can show something completely different. Exercise 5. Eccentric resistance training. Most people think the hard part of resistance training is the lifting phase. Science says the real anti-aging magic happens going the other direction. Eccentric training focuses on the slow lowering phase, the controlled downward portion of a squat, push-up, or step. Research shows this produces significantly more muscle fiber activation and growth stimulus than the lifting phase alone. Why it reverses aging? Rebuilds muscle mass lost after 40. Sarcopenia is one of the primary drivers of physical aging. Triggers new bone formation through mechanical load on the skeleton. Boosts collagen production behind joint health, skin elasticity, and tissue strength. How simple it is? Take any movement you already do and take 4 full seconds to lower. A squat, a push-up, sitting into a chair. That single change turns a normal movement into a powerful anti-aging tool. The reversal happens on the way down, not the way up. Exercise 4 targets a completely different system, one most people abandoned around age 30, and their bodies have been quietly paying the price ever since. Exercise 4. Jump and impact training. The day most people stopped jumping, hopping, or skipping, their bones quietly accepted the instruction to start thinning. Osteogenic loading, impact forces traveling through bones during jumping, trigger bone-building cells to lay down new bone tissue from the inside. Without that signal, bones have no reason to stay dense. This is especially important for women over 40 because estrogen decline after menopause dramatically accelerates bone density loss, and impact training is one of the most potent natural ways to fight it. Research found that adding jump training 3 times a week significantly increased hip bone density in postmenopausal women. Modified options for every level. Gentle 2-foot hops in place, 10 reps. Exaggerated push-off on step-ups. Skipping in place for 30 seconds. It does not matter how small the jump is, the impact signal is what your bones have been missing. Exercise 3 barely looks like exercise at all, but what it does to aging tissue at the cellular level is genuinely surprising. Exercise 3. Deep loaded stretching. Most people treat stretching as the warm-up before the real workout. For aging bodies, it might be the real workout. Deep loaded stretching means holding a stretched position under body weight or light resistance for 30 to 90 seconds. Not a quick 10-second stretch, a sustained, intentional hold. Your body is wrapped in fascia, connective tissue surrounding every muscle and organ. With age, fascia stiffens and calcifies. That tight, creaky, old body feeling most people blame on their muscles, that is mostly fascia. Deep loaded stretching breaks up that stiffness and triggers your cells to produce new collagen and repair damaged tissue from the inside. 3 moves. Deep squat hold with arms extended, 60 seconds. Doorway chest stretch with a slow forward lean, 45 seconds. Single leg forward fold with light resistance band tension. Research shows adults who do regular loaded stretching have more elastic arteries, meaning their cardiovascular system tests biologically younger than their actual age. This is not about touching your toes. It's about keeping your body's internal architecture from hardening around you. This is the kind of content we share every single week. Science made simple and practical. If that's what you need, hit subscribe right now. Free, no fluff, just real information. Tap subscribe. Exercise 5. Balance and proprioception training. Here's a number that should make you take balance seriously right now. Falls are the leading cause of injury death in adults over 65, and the decline that leads to those falls starts at age 40, not 65. Proprioception is your body's internal GPS, sensors in your muscles, joints, and feet that tell your brain exactly where you are in space. It deteriorates quietly with every passing year. Slower reflexes, worse coordination, a body that feels harder to trust. Balance training directly stimulates the cerebellum and builds new neural pathways, reversing age-related motor decline at the brain level, not just the muscle level. 3 exercises, 0 equipment. Single leg stand, 30 seconds each side, eyes open, then eyes closed. Heel to toe walking across the room. Standing on a folded towel while making slow arm circles. Research found that people with better balance at 50 had significantly lower mortality rates over the following decade, independent of every other fitness marker. Balance is not a minor fitness detail. It's one of the strongest predictors of how long and how well you live. All 4 are powerful, but exercise 1 has more direct scientific evidence than anything else on this list, and most people are already doing it completely wrong. Exercise 1. Zone 2 cardio. Zone 2 cardio is sustained movement at 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate, the effort level where you can still speak in full sentences, but feel a clear, sustained challenge. Not a sprint, not a casual stroll, the specific middle zone where anti-aging biology actually fires. 4 proven mechanisms that earn it number 1. Triggers mitochondrial biogenesis, building brand new energy factories inside your cells. Directly lengthens telomeres. Consistent practitioners test up to a decade younger biologically. Reduces systemic inflammation, the root driver of virtually every age-related disease. Reverses insulin resistance, a key measurable marker of biological aging. For women over 40 specifically, declining estrogen accelerates both inflammation and insulin resistance at the same time. Zone 2 addresses both in a single session. How often? 30 to 45 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. Consistency is the mechanism, not intensity. Simple ways to hit Zone 2 with no equipment. Brisk uphill walking or stair climbing, cycling at a steady, comfortable pace, swimming at a continuous, moderate speed. The mistake most people make is going too easy, barely raising the heart rate, or going too hard, leaving Zone 2 entirely. The anti-aging biology lives in that specific middle ground. Miss it and you miss most of the benefit. No supplement, no product, nothing has the peer-reviewed evidence behind it that Zone 2 cardio has, and it's completely free. Bonus, 2 minutes of cold. Finish any session with 2 minutes of cold water, just a cold shower finish. Cold exposure after exercise spikes norepinephrine, reducing inflammation and accelerating the cellular repair your workout just triggered. It also activates brown fat tissue that declines with age and burns calories generating heat. The exercise opens the anti-aging window. The cold makes sure your body climbs all the way through it. Aging is not a straight line downward. For people who move with intention, the biology goes the other direction. The research is real. The only question is whether you use it. Hit subscribe. Next week, we're putting all 5 into one exact 40-minute weekly routine. You don't want to miss that. See you there.